let's play with the yearlings. So let's start off with Weezy, and then we're gonna do Waylon. Weezy is my filly, Waylon is my colt, and they are both around 14-ish months old. They were born like mid to late March 2022. So they're just a year old. Isn't it crazy how big they get in literally 12 months? But this fly, I have a fly that's attacking me, and if it doesn't go be somewhere, and if Waylon doesn't stop trying to be the center of attention, this thing is just gonna be chaotic. So let's go get Weezy first and go lunge her, and then we'll get Mr. Waylon. I might try to groom them a little beforehand so they're glistening. I want you to glisten when I take you outside in the sunshine. Now Weezy is Indy's baby. So if you watched all of the breeding videos and whatnot, Weezy is pregnant right now with a full sibling to Miss Weezy. So in 2024, we will hopefully be welcoming a little twin because I love Weezy so much. She's an appendix. So her mama is a full-blown thoroughbred and then her dad's a quarter horse. So she's a little skinny right now because just like humans, baby horses and baby animals, they'll get a little chubby, then they grow up. Get a little chubby, they grow up. Well, she was growing way too fast. Like she's 14 months old and 15.2, 15.3 hands. And you know that, I mean, some horses are just that big, but she was growing really fast. And so we had both of our yearlings like checked over by the vet, x-rayed, all that good stuff. And he recommended that we take their feed like completely away. Don't give them any alfalfa, give them straight grass hay, limit their turnout so that they're not exercising too much because they were just growing, both of them really, really fast. We have like really nutrient dense hay and all that good stuff. And so it can cause OCDs, it can cause them to have like permanently altered conformation, like how they're built in a negative way if they grow too fast and you don't address it. So that's why they're both a little bit skinny right now, because for their sake, in the long term, they don't need all of the nutrients that we were giving them. So let's go take her outside. I don't actually like use the whip on them, but we'd use it training wise. The whip just mainly is like an extension of your arm so that when you're trying to give them signals to change directions or stop or whatever, it just extends that out. I don't usually actually like use it. You've seen this before. Don't act like you haven't. Now, when she gets in here, because she's a little buddy sour with Ginger, she does start hollering. She's got such a huge step. I love it. So long and slow-legged, if she would actually use the arena. I'm not actually working her right now. I'm just kind of slowly getting them out and starting. Woman, get your funny business out. She's got all the mares out there running. Get out. Can you actually use your space wisely instead of cutting in all the time? So she doesn't know what anything means yet. She doesn't know what I mean when I say trot. She doesn't know any of that. So we're just slowly starting to kind of like teach them that. Like I'm slowly trying to teach her to like get off of my body, slowly teaching her what trot means and like praise her when she's doing that thing that I'm saying. And that also makes it so much easier when they have like groundwork done before you get on them. So I'm actually a little late getting all their groundwork done. Excuse me, ma'am, what are we doing? We're going down? Are we gonna? Did you have to decide to roll on the dang fence? You didn't even roll. What was that? What was the point of that? Oh, she sees her love. Waylon, you can't be with her, buddy. You got your giblet still. Hey, get out. Just go trot around, baby. See how I went to her butt to put her that way? Well, what are you doing? Okay, maybe that wasn't the best thing because she just did what she wanted right then. But I really want her to go that way, so I'm coming to this side. And I'm gonna teach her here because she's not wanting to go, so I'm gonna kind of force it. There we go. Now, I'm not doing this as like a training video. Y'all are gonna pick apart my horsemanship and whatever. I do what works for me. This is not a how-to video. This is just a showing off my baby's video. We're going this way. We're not turning yet. And we'll be done here in a second. I'm not gonna make her go too long. We're not turning. Well, now I'm gonna turn you to the left. Let's go. That's the wrong lead, girl. There you go. You like that way. Now she's crossfiring. See, she's on the wrong lead on the back. We're not turning. We're not turning. We're not turning. Keep going to the left. We're not turning yet, baby. Nope. Good girl. Whoa. 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 The goal is when you step to their butt, they move forward. When you step to their head, they stop. When you step in front of them, what are you doing? Very pretty. That's why this makes it a little easier in the round pen, because you can get ahead of them really easily. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Just trot around. No need to go balls to the wall the whole time. I just want to see your pretty floaty trot. Just trot, baby. Good girl. No, don't get distracted. Good girl. See, you're not having to go balls to the wall the whole time now. Canter. 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 We don't always have to be going. We're not stopping it here though. We'll whoa in a second. Whoa. 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 See how I just like stayed with her head? Just stayed right there with that. Whoa. 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 So she doesn't know what any of this means. Like, this is literally like bringing her out for like the third time ever, and the first times were months ago. Good girl. Oh. Oh. That was so good, Weezy. That was so good. That was such a good job, baby girl. Such a good job. We've done like none of that. I've been so busy this year. My yearlings are getting a little bit of a late start on the groundwork, but that was literally like day one for her. Did you see how she started off in here so wouldn't even listen, so just in her own head, like searching around. There was no method to where she was going, what she was doing, you know. Ma'am, she's 14 months old. And then by the end of it, you know, she's calm. I can ask her to like go forward without her bolting. She just like got up into a little trot. And I really think, not perfectly, but by the end she was paying attention to like where my body was and trying to listen. So that was really good. Let's go put you up and get Mr. Waylon. I know, flies are all over you, so you're like, I just want to come inside. So same thing with Waylon. We decided to limit his turnout and limit his food intake because he was growing really fast. He's like 14.3 hands right now at 14 months old. His dad's only 15 hands full grown. His mom's like 15.3. And his dad is No Doubt I'm Lazy. His mom is Cool, for those that have watched the breeding videos. And neither one of them are that big. Cool's like 15.2, 15.3, but both of them have had big babies. Like No Doubt I'm Lazy, I've seen him throw some really big colts. And then Cool, his mama, has actually given birth to multiple like English horses. Like it's crazy how her babies come out with like this really big step, and she's like this little Western horse. So we're gonna take Mr. Waylon out to the round pen and lunge him and see if we can't start on his manners like we did with Weezy. I'm about to have a fit about this fly. I understand horses that are like pansies about it, because there's a dead mouse. I'm also pansy about it. Hi, Arlene. What are you doing, girl? You so pretty. Also, Waylon is still intact, so he has not been gilded. If he still acts this chill, he may never get gilded. He's like the most docile, sweet boy. What other little stud colt do you just walk around with on the loose lead? He's so sweet. I love him so much. We're gonna take him to the same place we had Weezy and go let him run around. I know, this gravel's not fun. This freaking fly, y'all. There needs to be like a fly counter of how many times I throw a fit. We're gonna get Uncle Nate to close the gate behind us. So same thing with Waylon. We'll let him get his spice out if he has any. And then we'll just really work on body language. We're not asking too much. We'll just start kind of teaching that if I'm at your butt, you're moving forward. If I'm at your head, you're stopping. If I'm in front of you, you're turning around. That's really just the basics of it that we start with. I don't really ever go into it hard. You just want them to be chill around you, you know? There's no reason to get them all riled up. Oh, we got some wild oats. See, I think he's gonna end up being able to do the Hunter Under Saddle and the Western Pleasure, because I think he's gonna hit that 16 hand mark. He is phenomenal, dude. He's not even like paying attention. He's doing what Weezy did and like putting his head over trying to look at the mares and, oh Lord. Look at that front leg and that hind reach. Keep going. I keep toying back and forth with if Waylon's for sale or not. And I have people ask about him every time I post him. And like legit, like being like, tell me a number. And I do, but I do it real high because I don't want to sell him. But I don't know, I'm so excited to send him to training as a 2-year-old, and I probably wouldn't show him as a 3-year-old, or until he's a 3-year-old though. Come on, baby. See, if I ever touch him, that's about as much as I'll do. His rear end is just so nice. Everything about him is so nice. Let's canter. Oh, gotta make it big, huh? Keep on going, you super nice boy. He is just phenomenal. Look at how he swapped so quickly in the rear end. So, while that's not good that he only swapped in the rear end, how easily he did it and how quickly and how like fluidly. The rear end is the hardest part for them to swap. So that just shows how athletic he is and how good he's gonna be at changing leads one day. Oh, let's see if he'll turn around. Let's turn around, buddy. Good boy. Nope. Gonna keep going this way. I didn't say turn around. Nope. Yep, we're going this way. Nope, keep going this way. Good boy. Good boy. Keep on going. We're not gonna stop there every time. That front leg, man. Sometimes the way that they move better, they don't like as much because their body naturally works harder to move better that way. If that makes sense. Let's canter. Canter. That front leg, man, jeez. Don't make me touch your booty. Don't make me touch your booty. He is so nice, y'all. It's not even funny. Whoa. Good boy. You're such a good boy. He's listening to me a little easier than Weezy was. It's getting hot out here. I'm gonna let him just trot around a little more and then we'll be done. He's being really good. I think I'm gonna be done with him. Are you done? He said, okay. I heard done. You don't know the word done, but somehow you do. You're the good little boy. You're the sweet one. This is the type of little nugget that you let keep as nuggets. The ones that are wild at this age, whew, it takes a real special one to let them keep them. You want some grass? Eat some grass. No, not the leaves. Eat some grass. Come on. He knows what grass is, y'all. He's just being such a little turd. Are you a little turd? You don't want any grass. That's what I thought. Sweet little yearling stud colt acting like a seasoned gelding, just like we like it. Your little boys are starting to drop, buddy. I just looked under there. That's a little weird to talk about his testicles, but it is what it is with animals. Making your stud colts behave around mares from the get-go and not like immediately isolating them to the point where when they come back around mares, then it's like, oh my gosh, this is so new. Like he's gonna be around mares in heat from now, on. He was around them now. And that just makes it more normal where they have to push through and have a job and manage their hormones. You're a good boy. That was pretty much, it's not day one, but let's just call it day one of yearling groundwork for these two yearlings. And I thought they did really, really well. And that just shows what handling babies from day one every single day does, consistency, to where when you start asking them to train and to learn things, they're so much more susceptible to it because they've been bonded with you and worked with daily, even if it's just taking them in and out of their stall outside, having to put them in a new location while you clean their stall. They go outside every day. They're regular babies too. But I was really pleased. They're both such good-minded little tots, and especially this little stud colt, because we've had them in the past where we left them intact up past his age, and they were a lot bigger handfuls than he is. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to hear if you want any more specific type videos with my horses, what you would like to see on my channel, and commenting, subscribing, liking, all that stuff helps me out more than you know, helps me out so much. So I would really appreciate if you could do that. And I'd love to see you in my next video. This fly better go somewhere.